okay for this TB. Doesn't really have a support with him at the moment. They're all down bot, just trying to secure those bottom bounty runes up against the side of TNC and March. Won't go for anything special. He'll just let them take it and back off. It'll be a 2-for-2 trade to start us off.
Do good damage trade with the LC.
Courier, Masaros does manage to take it, but he's going to take a bit of harass here. Just fine. Just pops us out. No, Gabby cancels himself off. Masaros going to be in a bit of danger. He's going to try and fight back up against Gabby. Gabby, he finished him off. The Verifier was eaten by Masaros, and now Gabby's in trouble, but no, March gets in there and he does get the decay off in time. Nice little play from the Undying.
That was a disaster, like, for TNC, because Gabby was about to
be busy with the rest of Motivate.Trust. Even now, they'll pop the Moonlight. Armel gonna get spotted. Arrow in Tims onto that LC, but Masaros is just forcing himself forward onto Armel. Sonic Wave forced down, but no, he gets the jewel off in time, and that means Armel should drop, or maybe not. The jewel's not gonna be enough. They don't have the damage. Everyone is basically still alive, apart from that Skywrath, but he will buy back. Gabby on the run. Jackie with that Metamorphosis trying to chase, but Gabby is still okay. They get Boober on the Wyvern. Now Tims does also go down to Q. But Masaros, he just chased way too far. It does lose his life. March, even if he does die on the Undying, probably wouldn't care. Is going to be on point, but TNC, they know exactly where they are, but M.Trust, they're ready for it. Still, Winter's Curse going to be out from Boombill. Stopping Gabby, but Boombill is still in massive danger, and he does also Cold Embrace, but Motivate.Trust seems to be very uninterested in fighting this PA at the moment.
And then, dude, why is he here? And then there was like 2-second hesitation about what should I do?
Masaros jumps in. They are not going to get the PA. They do get the Aegis, but Masaros does die. Tips come out from Gabby. He can't believe what he's seeing.
I think he got damage.
He got dual damage as well, right?
Yeah.
He did. Nice.
The reason why, like, those missiles got 30 damage.
Value. Armel gonna end up catching Fearless, but Arrow won't land. He uses himself up. KP gonna come in. They don't even need to disable him. Fearless, he just can't run away. TNC just remain grouped up, but Motivate.Trust are around. By their T2, they're gonna jump in with the blink out from Masaros straight on to the mag. But KP, he survived so far, eventually going down. Couldn't keep him alive. March, just trying to bait them forward. Does use the Flesh Golem. Gabby for a target to jump on. Fearless, has he gone too far? No. In fact, they jump on Boombill. The curse was out, but Armel just blew him up, and now Fearless is very, very low. But it's on March still. Gabby just jumping back in on this PA with the BKB, but they disarmed him up. Jackie trying to control Gabby, but Gabby onto Fearless, gets one, gets another. Gabby now on the run. Can he get himself out of this? He does blink the other way. All hits are just missing him. He's just so lucky. They just can't kill him. Tims will go down. But Gabby, he was the main target. He's out of there. The fight. Blade Mail now on the LC. Tims will break the smoke. Now Moonlight Shadow going to be popped. They know he's there. Arrow. Winter's Curse going to be committed. A counter from TNC. They are coming in. Tims, he's going to be all right. Who do they jump on first? They want Boombill, but no, they'll go on Q instead. Now the duel up at the RP. KP gets in there, gets 3 with the RP, and now Gabby just jumping in after Jackie. He's trying to run. He'll get asunder on to the Undying, but Gabby, he's just slaughtering them in the behind. Masaros trying to run. He can't. It's just Jackie and Boombill left, and Jackie, he's just mad fighting by himself, but it's not going to be enough. They give him the Sonic Wave, and Boombill probably regrets buying back right about this moment. He's the only man left, and that'll be a dieback. Just a game of cat and mouse right now.
Dire's middle tower.
See back in, they found Boombell on the Wyvern. Lincoln's has been broken by Q, but the Sonic Wave committed. Now the duel, however, and KP jumping in again with another RP, stopping that duel victory from happening, and Masaros will die. Q, the only man left, and he's definitely just gone. Oh, KP on the Magnus. Boombell, he does have a blink now on the Wyvern, but he just gets deleted by Gabby. Oh, Gabby is going to be rooted up, but they have found Masaros on the LC, and he just gets deleted as well. Gabby gets another on Q, and Jackie, he just needs to run, but there is nowhere to run. Gabby back on top. Your Sunder means nothing. Fearless, the lone survivor, gonna go spawn, but now Stewart back away from his base. Spirit Siphons, and not gonna do much. They'll try to buy back onto Q, but now Gabby looking for a fountain dive. He may have gone a bit too far.
Wyvern will react. They keep
Duel, that is not a very safe duel target right now. Masaros, he ends up losing. Gabby still alive. KP does go down. Gabby did go down, excuse me. Now Fearless actually gets March. Back into that die triangle. Jackie's gonna get spotted, but Gabby jumping in again onto Boombell, and Jackie gonna get RP'd by KP. Sonic Wave is out. Jackie, there is no chance of survival. Masaros getting the jewel off he wanted. Not quite yet, but a great Winter's Curse on 2. Holding down March, and now they will commit the jewel on to KP. Gabby though jumping back in on DLC does burst down Masaros, but March will also go down on the Undying. Another nice high ground defense. M.Trust still going after the Mirana. Tims will be the third to go down for TNC and towards his base. They'll get ready to defend again.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Be careful about that Lincoln Spear on Gabby. Has the multiple daggers as well to make matters worse.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Arrow, Masaros, he gets caught with the arrow from Tims. Still alive with the cold embrace, but not for long. He does end up dying. Still KP getting caught out and also going down before this team fight really starts. Now Gabby back onto Q. Sonic Wave, not going to be that great, but Jackie will fight back onto the clock. Sunder is going to be there onto March. They do get the Undying. Everyone from TNC just trying to get out. In fact, never mind, Gabby is back in. He gets one, and he gets Jackie. No crit out. Fearless will use him up on the DP, and now the silence. Gabby, he may have gone too far. That'll be the Aegis. Armel sticking around to help out his teammate. Gabby being jeweled up now with the Blade Metal. Does he get a crit? He does at the end, but he will still survive. A triple kill out for Gabby. But he wants the Blink Strike out of there now. He is just way too low in HP.
Are fortified.
That was a bit scary, right?
Dire's
was.
bottom barracks are under attack.
Gabby almost fall down.
Very close call. Fearless getting jumped on, gets back straight away by Gabby. Still cold embrace will save. Rain tracks down, but no, Sunder is going to be out now from Jackie. Winter's Curse as well, onto Gabby, just holding him down. Don't let him go anywhere, but if he still wants to go after that curse. In fact, Armel does kill off Fearless, and now Boombell will die again on the Wyvern. This is smoke from Motivate.Trust. Arrow, going to connect. They jump in again onto Q, but there is going to be a duel down onto Armel. Do they have the follow-ups, however? It doesn't look like it. They will lose Boombell, they'll lose Q. It's looking bad already. Fearless on the run. Masaros low. He does go down. It's just Jackie and Fearless trying to fight back. Q will also fight back, but it's looking really, really bad. Fearless, he will also go down with no fireback available, and Gabby just jumps back in with a triple. Maybe an ultra kill, but KP will skewer away that ultra. Still, the GG has been called.
Middle tower has fallen.
TNC, I'd say they took a very dominant game number 1.
I mean, Motivate.Trust resists pretty well compared to the situation.
And overall in drafts, by the way, I mean, you talked about the Magnus spec. You seem to be a big fan, but Motivate.Trust their draft. How's it looking to you? Like, does it make you feel confident in this Radiant side?
Only if Fearless gets what he wants. If he gets...
Bot lane, there's going to be a lot of damage out onto Tim's. Mirana needs to make a run. Of course, still level 1. Can't leap away, and Jackie wants to chase. Tim's 2 more hits. 1 more hit would do it. Boombill, could he find a swashbuckle? No, it's 5 seconds away, but he's going to chase for this first blood.
I think he got it.
I'm going to say if he misses that. Again, they just dive the T1 tower. Masaros now going after March. Q will also be there.
Are fortified.
Masaros into the tree line after Gabby.
He really doesn't care. I want to wreck him. Oracle's nothing.
March tries to heal him up a little bit. Gabby's still suffering a lot. Meanwhile, KP apparently kills off Boombill. Gabby will be alright. No, never mind, he will not. Fearless will jump in and gets a very, very easy pick off. March can't really... He's the only man around to try and defend this tier 1, but he could be very easy pickings for M.Trust. They are rushing him now. Jackie obviously doesn't want to commit to Chrono and doesn't need to. They'll get the duel off thanks to Fearless.
Don't need extra damage, they're already winning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jump in. Armel, not expecting this one. Rolling Thunder follow-up is going to be out, and now a duel. It's just perfectly played by Motivate.Trust.
Scanning.
You spot out KP bloodlusting that T1 tower. Fearless gonna show himself now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Fearless gonna jump in. KP, he will be targeted. Arrow will fly out. Masaros does cop it. Rolling Thunder is also there from Boombill. Now the Winter's Curse is coming out. He's gonna be onto the Oracle. March does go down straight away. Armel committing the RP on the Void, but Jackie is not dying. Now the skill back in the Fire Blast. Jackie does go down before he can time walk away. Hold embrace out from Boombill. Not going to help too much. He'll swashbuckle and actually get Armel before he does go down, so never mind.
It was very risky if they did it.
Fearless gonna zip into the backline straight onto March. They just get him down. Now the curse out onto Armel. KP trying to survive the Rolling Thunder and the duel down. KP very low and does no. In fact, it was Armel that was low. He does go down. KP on the run. The rest of TNC just cannot continue fighting despite KP. Back in, Rolling Thunder, Boombill. Now onto Ogre. Essence Ring already popped. Masaros does not really want to duel up KP unless Phyllis is there, but Fearless just coming in from a mile away. Back onto March, and now the duel's out on KP. RP, Armel gonna try and fight for this with the Horn Dip from KP. Do they have the damage output? Armel with a huge skew around, but it means nothing. There is just not enough damage. Very early T3, mind you. Onto the melee barracks. Moonlight Shadow pop, they're going to try and delay this. Jackie will be targeted here from TNC, but now the Vortex is out for Fearless, just backing off. You want to try and kite out? Sure. Does have the curse. Masaros going to press the attack, turns back around, but who do you aim down? There's the Rolling Thunder out from Boombill, straight back onto Gabby. They're just trying to control KP while all this is happening. KP falling very, very low on the Ogre and does go down to Fearless. Now Gabby getting triple bashed down. Fearless still going, and now the Chrono comes in from Jackie. Perfect timing. They will get the Spectre. They found a duel on Mark. He's also gone. They are just getting massacred in this space. That's it, they call it.
I think it's better for next game.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
That was...
Radiant.
I mean, that was all M.Trust. It wasn't even close.
Surely, like, came from this...
Good at it, I'll tell you that. Does live up to his name as well. He really does not give a crap. He'll just jump into a team fight every single time on this hero. TNC.
The battle begins.
Will meet M.Trust at the bot lane. They'll leave them be. They'll get both top bounty runes. Any aggressive push style strategy here from TNC?
Not really. Chans are not being used for pushing these days. It's more for lane and the mech factor that it can kill everyone.
Gets taken out. First blood going out to Jackie. Surge up. They might try to pressure this top tier 2 a bit, but mid lane, March is going to be the spot of danger. Masaros on top of this Chen with the rolling thunder round from Q, but Gabby is going to join in and commits the chrono onto Masaros. They have the damage up on KP, going to come in with the Nature's Wrath, but Masaros does eventually go down.
That's great, Sprout.
Now Roshan play out from TNC.
Whoosh. Good play. They're doing it very quickly.
Just have that Empower out, but Masaros, he knows about it. He's going to make it very well known, although RP out from Armel on the high ground, into the wall and the chrono. And Fearless still gets his way out of there. Masaros going to chain out. Now the rolling thunder out from Q. They're just going to engage all the way. Armel will get stunned up. Magnus going to be surged up and just gets out of there, but now March going to get jumped on. Still Hand of God's going to fly out. Now the Morph needs to probably just back off a little bit. Jackie going to get skewered back in by Armel. A lot of damage coming up from TNC and a lot of control, but it's not quite enough yet. Motivate.Trust is still surviving, but Gabby jumps in again onto Fearless. He'll find one and he'll find another. A double kill for Gabby, and KP now back onto Jackie on that Morphing. Boombill trying to help with the chain frost. It is going to be pretty decent, but not quite enough. It doesn't at least allow Jackie to get out on KB now. Set to 4. Tim's surging up Armel. But now, Motivate.Trust go back for that Roshan. Of course, they're not going to let this go for free, TNC. They're going to try and initiate another team fight, but they're missing a lot of big ultis. Masteros, however, falling very low, especially with that Spirit Vessel. Now a great skill back from Armel. He catches 2 again.
Armel is doing so much job.
Just a completely different story from that game number 2 before.
Level.
It is, because now the tier 3 tower is gone. They have so much damage with this Empower.
Dire's middle tower.
Not to mention all the creeps coming out from this Chen and Prophet. And that mid-Rax, 26 minutes in, might just be gone. In fact, a great skew round again from Armel. Masaros is just melting, but he survived thanks to the chain frost of Boombill. Still they chase it now. Gabby gets the chrono off onto 2, and they just disappeared. Q
Dire's middle barracks.
just trying to roll. Armel, Q trying to delay things. Shockwave, Wall is going to be out with the skewer back on Boombill. Armel again on a monster kill now, make that a double. He's godlike. Jackie trying to fight back. KP is so low, but he sprouts himself up. He can't get vision. Jackie has to wait for him out, but the Spirit Vessel still taking him down. Still Q coming back in, but KP, he TP's out safely. Now the skewer back onto Boombill, onto Q. They are just melting Armel. Can he get a rampage? Is there time? And are they heroes? The Morphling does eventually kill off KB.
In the rampage. Maybe it's too late.
Might be too late for Armel. But Fearless goes in for the 8th Remnant. Armel, Shadowblade, goes back in onto the Timbersaw. Now the vacuum from Tim's into the RP. Oh, that is disgusting from TNC. Masaros does go down. Gabby the one to pick up the kill. They'll chase Tim's instead. Gabby, TP, Fearless will cancel. 8th Remnants will lock him in. Do they have enough to burst him? They do. TNC, they have the high ground. Fearless gonna have his smoke broken. He just jumps in. He has no fear. Straight onto March. Now he wants out. You've lost Q. Fearless, Gabby, Chrono. Not gonna be used up. Now the chrono will be committed, but Gaze is going to be, no, rather 8th Remnant going to lock him in, but it won't matter. They just have so much damage. What? Final tier 3 tower now under siege. Can't afford to lose his team fight. They'll go in onto Gabby. Rolling Thunder is going to connect. Do you have enough control? There is no follow-up onto Gabby. They're trying to focus someone else out, but Armel gets a skewer up onto Masaros. They won't commit all the way. Now Gabby jumping back in. Boombill gets the gaze off, and now beside the Vice, and Armel gets an RP off on the left side. Gabby goes in. It was on to 3. They burst down Jackie. There goes Masaros, and there goes Q. And that's it. They've called it. GG. TNC appeared to have teach Motivate a lesson. What a series that was, QO. It was a fun one. TNC, of course.